Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is my first Beebeecraft tutorial for the year with products that I got from Beebeecraft, these beautiful red bead pack, and it came with some needles. So today I'm going to bead this flower, and it's an Australian Sturt desert pea, and I've just actually freehand the flower onto a piece of paper, and then I've traced it onto this just this thin felt. So I'm going to start from there. I've already got my needles and all sorts of things threaded up. These you can see that I've drawn arrows on here as to where the top is, because you know how I said I didn't want all these to go all over the camera. Yeah, I opened them upside down, but they didn't all fall out, thank goodness. So here's these beauties. Now I'm just going to quickly show you, because I didn't get to. There's a little oval faceted one. There's a little round faceted one. Little light red, bit darker red. You've got another little facet. Then you've got the deeper red. Okay, then you can see these seed beads, they're easy to see, and the bugle beads along, and these heart ones are gorgeous. Get one out. That's the heart ones. Aren't they beautiful? And they've got all little facets on that too. So for today's project we're going to use a bit of everything. I've also got this little box. I don't know whether I'll use bits out of that. I've got some of this wire edging. I've got beading thread, my wax thread to condition the thread, and I also want to, I'll have the tweezers there. I've got a beading needle plus a bit bigger needle. These needles were a little bit too big, I noticed, so they didn't really suit the project I wanted to do, but they will absolutely suit other projects that I want to do. So they will still come in handy, those needles. So today what I want to do is bead this Sturt desert pea. Now to start off, I'm going to colour. I've just got my markers here, and I'm going to colour my project so that it doesn't pop through the white. So when you're putting your beads down, you've got red popping through in the background. If you've got like a little spot there where you absolutely can't put a bead in, you're not going to see white behind it. So I'm just using my markers to colour that in. And you could do this with any picture that you like. Just I just used a really thin markable to put it onto my felt, and go from there. Okay, so that's our red, and I also want to do the black. If you've ever seen a Sturt desert pea, they've got these huge, magnificent black centers, and they're just gorgeous. We just so enjoyed seeing these going around Australia. And they sort of become a real Australian icon for you when you see them, because they're just stunning, absolutely stunning. They're like nothing you've ever seen before. Alright, so I'll put those markers back in my container, and then I'm just going to blot my picture because I don't want it all over my fingers. I want it to dry. Hopefully that's not going through, thank goodness. So I'm just going to blot a bit of that colour back off. It'll help it to dry faster too. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright, now to get my Sturt Desert Pea going, I've already threaded up some black beading thread. I've got all colours here, all different colours. So I've already threaded up that. I've already conditioned it into my little wax block like that, and that detangles it, and it helps you to it helps the beads to grab on firmer too. They're a great it's a great thing to have with your stitching. Right, I'm going to bring it up in the middle here. Now I've just got a random faceted black bead that was in my stash, and a couple of buttons. They're going to be my center, and I'm going to put it through the hole there. Well, it doesn't go through the middle. That's strange, isn't it? But we'll work with that. So I just want to keep that nice and tight. So I'll probably go through that a couple of times. I'll go through one more time. Right, I've got that on. Firmly, I hope. I might even have to put a tad of glue behind there, who knows. And then I'm going to put on my little buttons, and they're sort of going to sit sort of underneath that a little bit. And then the button will go over here. Excuse my nail polish, I couldn't find any remover, so you'll just have to put up with it. It's pretty scrappy. I want to pop that under there a little. Oh. This bead is not playing nicely for me. Right, I'm just going to finish that off at the back. Just keep it tight. Okay, I've got my little black centers on. I can put that needle aside now because I'll be working with a fine bead needle now. Right, so what I want to do is put some base beads down. I want these big heart beads to be like that, either side of the big center petal. So come up in the center, and when I've got these two base big beads on, I'll bead around them. Bit shaky there. That's gorgeous, isn't it? So I need to keep that tight. Come back up through that bead. Okay, and I'm going to keep that nice and tight, I'm going to like anchor it off, but don't cut it off. Okay. And then come up and do the other end. And if this turns out to be too big for a brooch, I might put it on the front of a junk journal. I think that would look awesome on the front of a junk journal. Right. I'll just finish that off without cutting it, just to keep that anchored down nicely. Alright, so I've got my central beads on there. Black's a little bit hard to see on camera, but it's looking beautiful. Alright, then I'm going to start with my mix, and I'm just going to put them where I feel like they'll go well, like these bugle beads. Where am I coming up? Under here. I might put a few bugle beads. And it's going to access the center of that flower. A couple more. Oh, I didn't go through the front. Come back through the front first. Hmm. Go back through that bugle bead. Alright, and now I'm going to put a few up this way. How do you sit down? Let's go back through them. It's better. Come up and couch it down as well. Okay, it's looking good. And then I'm just going to fill it in with beads where I feel like they're going to look pretty. Just go for it. Oh, what am I doing again? I haven't gone through to the front. Alright, let's put a nice bead in here. Tuck it in. This side. Now I want to put some little beads. Come down here so you can see them. Just in all the little cracks and fill it. Oops, that one disappeared. This side. Okay, so you're basically just going to fill it up with a collage of beads until it all looks beautiful. Alright, we might go from the darkest to the lightest out, so we'll put a few dark ones on. Now what I want to do, I want to put some of this edging on. I'm not sure whether to put it down now or I've got this one, but I think I might do, whoops, this I've also got this one, which is a little bit firmer. Oh, I've also got a red. A red could look good, couldn't it? Maybe we do a red. Now I just want to outline the brooch. So I'm going to come back up to the front. Where am I? Like this. And I want to start couching this down. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've put all the wire thread around the edges of my petals, and I've done this petal here. Now I've just had to put a mix of, let's see if I can get it to, okay, I've put a mix of sequins, you can see the sequins on there, and a mix of these beads from Beebeecraft, and that's just the one petal there done. Okay, and I'll do a similar thing on each petal. I put a little bit of glue behind this bead here because it didn't want to play nice for me, so because the hole didn't go straight through the middle, that was the only reason. But the rest of it's looking really pretty, really pretty. So I've just couched that wire thread down, and yeah, I'll just put on some music and continue on with it. It's not hard to do, it's just like doing a collage, and you're just using mixes of beads to make something beautiful. So I've got the top 3 petals done. Aren't they pretty? This is so pretty. So I'm just going to scoot down to the bottom. And do the same on the bottom petals. There we go. How pretty is that? Look at all the sparkles on it. Now, to finish it off, it had a stalk on it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut around this and then I'll embroider a beaded stalk on it, whatever I'm putting it on. So we just got to carefully cut around this now without snipping any thread, because we don't want to do that. So we're just going to carefully go around. So what I want to do now, I might bring in the my markers back in and just with the red, where's a piece of paper? And I might just go around where that white is. and then that's just going to, you know, cover up any little white spots that you might see, and give that little brooch, or a if it's going to be a brooch, I would back it. I'll put some more maybe some faux leather or something like that I would put on the back, but I don't think I'm going to use this as a brooch. I might use it as a motif to put on something, and yeah, like I said, bead the stalk and maybe some leaves. But isn't it pretty? It's come up so pretty. I love it, love it. And I love this mix of beads from Beebeecraft. The hearts in it are beautiful. I put a beautiful accent into there, and then the different size little faceted beads are just gorgeous, because it just gives you that shading. Look at the shading in there. Look at that shading that we got with all the different colored red beads. It's just so pretty. So I'm really happy how that's come up. I'll sort out the rest of those beads and put them back in there. But this is my project for Beebeecraft, and I'm showcasing this beautiful, oh, there's beads on that. I'm showcasing this beautiful pack of red beads for them today, and it came with a pack of needles, which I didn't use for today because they are a little bit bigger, but I'll use in other projects. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll have all the links below to these products from Beebeecraft, and I'll also have my coupon code, which will be on the screen now, and it is Valita10. If you put that in at checkout, you'll get 10% off your purchase. So make sure you go down through my links below in the description box if you would like to purchase this set of red beads. Aren't they gorgeous? You know, and just with a couple little buttons and things that I found in my stash, just set it off. So I hope you've enjoyed that project today, and I will catch you soon for another project from Beebeecraft. And if you're new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel, press that bell button for notifications, like, share, leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this Beaded Sturt Desert Pea. It's an Australian flower if you're not from Australia and you're watching, and I'll have a picture in here of what a Sturt Desert Pea looks like. Aren't they gorgeous? So these are flowers that we've seen in Western Australia, going around Australia in our trip, and I just can't wait to put this on a project. It's just stunning. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. Yeah, check out all the links below. Thank you, Beebeecraft, for letting me showcase your beautiful beads today. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you real soon for a new video. Bye.